Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So Dante is kind of a big character in the Walking Dead comics. He is sort of a kind of love interest for Maggie after Glenn dies. They never really, they hook up and they sleep together and stuff, but it's never really revealed how close they got. It's kind of implied that Dante was just sort of a casual fling for Maggie, because he had spent so much time hitting on her and flirting with her, and he was kind of funny and had a charm to him. And after deciding not to kill Negan, which is sort of what happens in the show, Maggie decides not to kill Negan, but in the comics, she decides not to kill Negan, she walks away, and then she just, literally just smashes her face against Dante's. And keep in mind, Dante had been flirting with her for who knows how long, maybe years at this point. Or months, but yeah, after that point, and this is what, issue 170 or 175 or something, but after that, Maggie and Dante are together for the rest of the comics, but then the comics end at issue 193, and there's a big time jump, and Maggie's this 50-year-old president lady, and Dante is nowhere to be seen. He's never seen, and he's never mentioned. And Maggie doesn't seem like she cares about him, and her son Herschel Jr. doesn't seem like he even knew him or cares about him. So it's possible that Dante died in the time jump, or they broke up and Dante went somewhere else. I don't know, but yeah, the story just kind of forgot about Dante. It didn't really reveal what happened to him. But from what it showed us, it's possible that he might have died a few years after Rick died, maybe 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, because wasn't it like a 20-year time jump? But yeah, Dante is not seen in it at all, and it's implied that he didn't make a big, lasting impression on Maggie's life. He didn't leave a big impression on her life because it didn't seem like he left a big impression on Herschel Jr.'s life. Herschel Jr. didn't even seem like grown-up Herschel Jr. didn't even seem like he knew Dante. So they just kind of forgot about Dante at the end of the comics. And but he does sleep with Maggie. He does have a fling with Maggie at the very least. And in the show, there's that question of whether or not they'll be doing that, because some people, I think some people don't want Maggie to move on from Glenn, even though he's dead, or they want to wait a few more years for that in real life. But even in the show, it's been 7-8 years since Glenn died. So some people still don't want Maggie to have a romance with Dante. And then there's, if it's going to be adapted just like the comics, where it doesn't last long, and would Maggie even return? Would she return and stay on the show because she left the show and is not currently on the show? It's been confirmed that she will return, so maybe they will do the Maggie Dante romance. But anyway, it's been speculated and talked about for years as to who will play Dante, and we finally have the actor. We finally have Dante in the first episode. He's just in one scene, and it's actually a really weird scene, probably the worst scene in the episode, where Dante is talking to Sadiq, and apparently Dante's a doctor, which he isn't in the comics, and Sadiq kind of has post-traumatic stress because he was the only survivor of the Heads on Spikes, but he witnessed it, so he's kind of having PTSD, and he's staring at Dante's mouth when he talks, and Dante's like, "What are you staring at my mouth for?" And I think he makes a homosexual joke. I don't know. It was just, he was probably, I don't care, but it was just weird and awkward, and just a really weird way to introduce a character, and it was just an awkward scene. And then he was calling Sadiq God, which is weird. It was a weird scene, but anyway, we have Dante now. We have Dr. Dante, I guess, and I want to give the actor a chance. I think he did the best he could with the lines he had in that scene. I don't see how you could do those lines of dialogue justice, calling someone God and flirting with them and talking about them staring at your mouth. That's difficult dialogue to do justice with as an actor, and I'm not going to judge the actor completely, I'm blaming the writers. That was the writers' crap writing, not the actor's fault. So as far as the actor that plays Dante goes, I want to give him a fair chance. He might actually be a good addition to the cast. He might actually be a character with a lot of potential, and become a main character and stuff like that, and last a few seasons. And maybe he will have his romance with Maggie. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll just have to wait and see what the writers do with that. But with or without Maggie, I think the Dante character has potential. Hopefully the actor is good. We'll see him in other scenes. He was seen in another scene in the trailer for season 10 from like months ago. He's tending to someone. He's like leaning against the ground. He's actually seen in the trailer, and I made a video about, is this guy Dante? So in a way, I kind of called it, and I'm happy. I'm trying not to pat myself on the back right now. But yeah, I called it. I caught Dante in the trailer from months ago, and I called it. I said, is this Dante? And in the video, so I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah, I think this Dante character has potential, and he could be a good new main character on The Walking Dead. He can be different from the comics in good ways and stuff like that. They don't have to do it word for word, page for page from the comics. They don't have to do the Maggie storyline. So we'll just see how they do Dante and how they handle him. Maybe the actor will do a good job, and he won't get any more crap writing, because he got crap writing in that one scene with Sadiq. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 618 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 700 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 700. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.